Okay, everyone, we're going to do a self-portrait today, and I like to start my sketches, even in painting, with just a ultramarine blue paint, and I use it to sketch in the features. So I'm kind of painting it like a skeleton. I'm looking in the mirror. I'm in my bathroom. I have it set up on my counter, and I'm using my bathroom mirror to be able to look at myself. I'm going to throw in a wash so I get my hair in. Kind of get the complete painting just in a few brush strokes. And one of the good things about this method I use of painting in acrylic paint is that if you paint light and sketchy like this, if you make a mistake, you could just take some water on your brush and erase it, or a paper towel and just erase it. But you have to do it while it's still wet. And you see I'm working on the nose, which always gives me trouble because, I don't know, never was good at noses. But I do get it in the end. I keep looking and working and trying to understand the shapes and the light values. I know what it's supposed to look like. This is actually getting to look like, see, even I'm an artist and I struggle with certain things. So I'm getting the mouth right. That's easier for me than the nose. Doing the cylinder for the neck. The head sits on your neck in kind of the shape of a cylinder. I work with the light, medium, and dark values so I can establish where my color is going to go after, what's going to be light, medium, and dark. And one of the most important things about a self-portrait are the eyes, because the eyes really tell what's going on inside of you. Still working on the shapes there. It's just a process. I keep just working and working, and this is my sketching area. This is my sketch time. Not ready to put the colors in. Just want to get my drawing correct. You can do subtraction also with acrylic paint. You just take some water and you scrub it out. I have very particular cheekbones, very high cheekbones, and so if I want it to look like me, I have to get them just right. Put some more dark in for the hair, work on that eye. The eye's giving me a little bit of trouble. Keep looking in the mirror, looking back at my painting. And I just work on that cheekbone, work on the nose, and just keep looking back in the mirror and see what I see. Then try and get it onto my canvas. Now I'm putting the color in. I mix 3 values of skin tone. I'm only using a couple of colors of paint. I'm using a cadmium red medium, yellow, cadmium yellow medium, titanium white, using some of my ultramarine blue, and I'm also using burnt umber. So titanium white, ultramarine blue, burnt umber, cadmium yellow, medium, and cadmium orange, medium. And I'm mixing them together to make my skin tone, which is a little on the, it's kind of a yellowy, brown, pinky colors mixed together. My cheekbones are pink. Well, the skin of my cheekbones. And my hair is dark, and I'm gonna, once I get that painting of the face a little bit, I'm gonna make the hair darker again because I want to bring my painting, pull it together. Work on the nose. And what brings it to look really not lifelike, but you're painting a realistic painting when you're doing this type of painting, knowing where your lightest lights are, where the medium value is, and where the darkest darks are, and everything in between. And as I always say, contrast equals interest. So when you contrast the color next to another color, it it looks more interesting. And sometimes you can't even tell if one color is just slightly darker than the other, you have to put it next to where you're painting it and to see what it looks like next to the other value. I'm working on my eyes. The eyes are very expressive. That the right eye is giving me, it's actually my left eye, but in the painting when you're looking at it, it's the right eye. Having trouble getting that shape exactly the way I want it. But as I add in my lighter skin tones, and what's falling in the shadow, it takes shape. Put in my eyebrows. Even though my hair covers my eyebrows, I want to put them in because they're underneath there somewhere. And when you're painting in layers, which is what I'm doing, you'll be able to see them just ever so slightly underneath, as you can actually do that in real life. When you're doing your self-portrait, if you're doing it in pencil, or if you're doing it in watercolor or crayons or markers, colored pencils, the techniques are different for each medium, but if you're doing colored pencils, you can do lighter shades and then drawing darker afterwards, and putting my hair in nice and brown because I want to paint over that ultramarine blue because that's just my sketching color. You can still see that cylinder. My head is sitting on that cylinder that is in shadow and there's a little bit highlight on it. And when I get to the color, I'll be doing the same thing. See, put in this light that hits my neck on the lower part, but right under my chin, it's darker. So there's a shadow under there. And now I have to make a little bit more on the face, but I really need to put the dress in because that is the white part of the canvas kind of sticking out there. But I'm trying to get my face just right. You see I messed up the left side of my cheek there. I'm going to fix it though. Yep, see, I fixed it. Okay, now I'm going to work on the dress. I just want to get some color laid in there, so we're not seeing the white of the canvas. Add some more hair, shape it around my face, and then I'm going to go back in and keep working on my face. You know what? I'm doing the background now also. The background is a white shower curtain with some leaf pattern on it, so I don't want the background to be as white as the canvas, so I took my white and I toned it down a little bit with another color. And then I took some of this kind of acidy yellow citrony color and Prussian blue to put the leaf. And I'm not making it very detailed, I'm making just very undetailed, just kind of an indication of what's in the background, because that's not really the important part of the painting. And the most important part of the painting is my face. And I'm adding the highlights. Trying to get my bone structure just right. So not only painting the dark, medium, and light, but also the values of the skin tone changes in the dark, medium, and the light. But I can do it all with those 4 colors. So I hope that you are going to enjoy making your self-portrait. I've showed it to people already, and they said that I look sad. But, there's a lot going on in the world, and I think it's a good time to do a self-portrait so that you can express how you're feeling through your art. Now, I'm not even thinking about how I'm feeling while I'm doing this painting. I'm just thinking about looking in the mirror and getting the colors right and getting the shapes right so it looks like me. But somehow, through this process, the emotion comes through, especially in the eyes. The eyes are really important. Okay, that nose is taking shape. And we've got a ways to go. I'm just going to keep adding different levels of highlight. You know, the bridge of my nose is one highlight. And then we've got the cheeks, my cheekbones, which are light, but they're a different color. They're kind of pinky. Working in the nose, working in the eyes. I want to get that eye just right. Still got a lot of work to do. And on the mouth is easier for me to paint. Oh, there's like a little teardrop. I'm going to wipe that off. Could have actually left it there. It looks kind of cool. I didn't notice it later and took it out. Oh well. Sometimes you have unintentional things happen in your paintings and you like them and you leave them, but I decided to take it out. I was crying from the wrong side of my eye anyway. That's not where the teardrops are. It would be strange to have that. Anyway, if you're all still there looking at this video, and I hope you are, I hope you're enjoying watching me paint my self-portrait. And I hope that you're going to make a self-portrait of your own, because in this time that we're going through, this difficult time of this virus that's keeping us at home, doing art is a good thing to do because it expresses what's going on inside of you without having to use words, and it's very therapeutic. I enjoy doing it, especially doing a self-portrait. It's quite a lot of concentration on trying to get my essence on the canvas. You know, how am I feeling, what I'm doing. I'm going to draw my little star. I wear that necklace all the time. It's called a Tikkun Chava. And we're just about done with the painting for today. I'm just adding making the nostril a little darker and fixing the lips. And just touching up those eyes so they're really expressive and they're really showing. Who's ever looking at my painting, they can see if they understand what's going on in my mind. Because the self-portrait is really telling of what's going on inside of you. And I hope you all enjoy doing your own self-portrait, and that you are feeling good, and I hope that I get to see you really soon. So take care, everybody. Have a good Pesach.